Okay, welcome back. Back in Navezgane. To get some forged iron. Head out to the bookstore. There's a bookstore there. We're gonna be taking care of that. Some new tools from the forged iron. So what I did last episode is I collected some clay in front of the house, and collecting some clay in front of the house to put in the forge in order to have these tools. So I'm not gonna spend time cutting these guys up because we're almost at the end of the day, so and there's a lot of these guys, so lots of zombies here. Coming left and right. When you start off, it's a good idea to practice with bow, because you'll be using it a lot, and it's literally one of the best weapons that you could use at the beginning, so yeah, learn how to use it well. Get these guys. Not sensed anymore, so that's good. So you probably want to look for one of these bookstores in the beginning of the game as fast as you can, because it can really help your progress a lot, especially if you get some gun recipes that you need. In the beginning, so somewhere here. Oh, I won't worry too much about that first until they break in. So that's good. I just got a recipe for the shotgun. I'll read that. And break these up for the leather. They are really good resources for making some leather armor or making a forge. So keep those. Get that. Scrap these. More arrows. That. And we can continue on. Okay. Paper is for the shotgun, so you can make ammo out of it. You can make slugs. or not slugs, but blunderbuss ammo, which is a starter shotgun. But I usually skip it because it's not that good anyways. I probably will make it just to show you guys and maybe up my skills in shotgun a bit. But it's not that interesting. Good. Crossbow schematic. A lot of people, they don't like the crossbow because it takes too much material to make. And I find it's not too bad. Here's the hunting knife book. Read to get to know how to make a hunting knife instead of using a shiv now. Oh, getting a lot of shotguns this playthrough. Nice, sniper rifle. So, interesting to note is in your inventory you could see this, which shows the amount of books that is in the game and the amount of books that you own. So, you have to pay attention to that. I don't need that. Probably make a club, barb club. So, whack these guys up for the leather. And by the end of this, you should get a decent amount of leather to make whatever you need. And here's the bathroom to bookstore. And you can punch out these guys for the paper. Let's actually scrap these because I have a lot of food now. Don't have to worry about it. And a pistol gun. That's nice. Turd. Actually, you use that for fertilizer, but you need a chemistry station in order to make it, so I'm gonna throw those away for now. Antibiotics for infection. Whenever you're infected, you lose a lot of stamina, so it's a good thing to keep those. Oh boy, I'm getting really full. The way to make inventory room is when you have glue. You can... Actually, maybe I'll just throw that out. Get some water that way. When you have glue, you could turn it into duct tape so that you can save that room. Open up one more inventory slot by doing that. Green alcohol. You know what? Almost have this. I will scrap that. Oh well. Just dump that. Hold that there. Leave that there. No more room. So just drop that for now. Show you it. I don't have any cotton. You need cotton in order to make that cloth fragment in order to make the duct tape. So, totally forgot about that. First aid kit, I don't even have that. Yeah. I will take 3 gunpowder. and switch it with a grain alcohol. Actually, what I could do is repair this and scrap it, because I have this now. I can pick this up. No. Yes, still there. Go to this door and you will find a cabinet, a desk, and a safe. Okay, let me just clear that. You'll find a safe here. Actually, I probably want to get into this, so I'm not gonna make you guys wait, so I will get through this and we'll be back. Okay, and shotgun. I'll just trade right now. So, that's good. Got a lot of stuff. So I am gonna actually go back now. Hit the door. Actually, I'll just get out. There's a stuck zombie. And I just queued up some more stuff, a shovel and a hunting knife, so get some good tools when we head back. I actually have some more time, but I'm so full right now, so yeah, I'm kind of full. So we're gonna head back and drop everything off. So that's for the bookstore. So it's good to hit one of those early on in the game, so that you have a good knowledge of where the bookstores are, for one, and also you can find out and get a lot of different good tools, or not tools, but you can get good books to further your progression in the game. So it's good to visit those. So guys, for the forge, this is what I do. You put in a lot of clay to get 5 clay for every single 1 clay in there. I ran out of iron, but you put in raw iron you get from those boulders into that, and you get 5 each from that, as well as so let me see if I have the material. Here they are. So these are lead, and you can take these and get how much is it? Just do it. No, check here. So 1 for 1, and that's lead. And you can also put in brass. So that's brass. And the last one is glass and stone. So stone, you can put that in there for 5 for each. And you'll need that for, and that's brass. So how this works is that it'll take 1, upgrade it, update the number on the side, and then you have to wait until the next one, the time pass before it'll take another one and update the number. So for this, what happened was this will not process until all the brass timer is over. So you can see right now that this clay is not being burnt down, but this is because I just put brass candlestick in here. It updated that number. I'll have to wait however much time it needs to process this, and then it will process this as soon as that's done. So now if I put this here, you'll see that it'll take that, and then none of these, or just this, will stop until the timer is over for the brass I just put in. So not sure if you guys caught that, but that is how this works. So get some more clay in there. And how to make forged iron, you have to make sure that your iron here and there for clay is required. So you need 10, you have 925, which is this number here, and you have 5, you need 5, and then you have 245, which is the number there. So you just, I just shift right click, left click, and then craft it. So this is how you get your forged iron. Just finished building my shovel, that's great. I got the... Yep, I'm getting a bit hot, so there is temperature in this game, so you may get too hot or too cold. Okay, I was digging this area, so show you a bit of what I did. Just kept digging the clay, which is, you'll find it in this little green patches like that. So green and brown patches. And you can actually find it really easily because on the map, you can see that they have these brown patches here, and these are the clay patches. So look for them and you'll find your clay. Okay, so what do you do when it's like that and you don't want zombies digging under or falling? Just doesn't really look nice. Well, you can fill up spaces. Let me how to do that. First you'll have to get some, of course, dirt fragments. So you just go shoveling some ground you see. And what you have to do is you have to use dirt fragment, go to recipes, pick a ground. So I want to match what's out here, so I go forest ground and then craft it. It uses a lot. You can change it up a bit and make sod instead. So S-O-D, sod. Use plant fiber and dirt fragments, and then you can make that as well. So it takes quite a long time, but this is how you make it. And once you do, you can place it. So to cover it up, some more forest ground. Just put it into there. Whoops. And then there we go. There you go. What's good about sod is that you can pick it up if you make a mistake, but it will settle once you leave it there for a while. So this is a good way to correct your mistakes or make the ground flat when you're doing mining or something like that. So yeah, this is what you do for to fill in holes or blocks that you've taken out. So we've looted most of the stuff here. Let me just take these apart. Like the leather couches, you get cloth from this couch, and believe me, you need a lot of cloth for things. Scrap that. Okay, so another thing I didn't mention is that you should be wrenching stuff. So, I have my wrench here, and what I should be wrenching at the beginning of the game, or close to the beginning, are File cabins. So these guys, when you wrench them, you'll get some mechanical parts. So you'll need those. Just got one there. So for mechanical parts, get them, and they are used for making a workbench. So probably want to, and toilets, apparently. You want to get 20 of them for your first workbench, and I suggest doing that ASAP, because you will need them as soon as you can. So other than that, I will prepare another little mine down here. So let me first just make a few doors. So it's getting late. So this time I'm not really going to show you guys the nighttime because I'll be digging the mine and there's nothing interesting to see during that, so I will leave it at that. And for this episode, and I will also make sure that all my materials are sufficient, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you, and see you next time.